1 in 10 babies in the United States is born preterm. Many spend the first part of their lives in the hospital if they're able to go home at all. In honor of National Prematurity Awareness Month, Madeline O'Neill brings us the story of one of the earliest born babies in Wisconsin at the time, before the medical advancements that keep children alive today.
It brings back a lot of memories.
The miracle of childbirth.
She was 1.5 pounds when she was born.
Often goes hand in hand with the fear of how things might play out.
You can really see how tiny she is. It was scary.
Doctors told Debbie Armstrong and Marvin Yap their newborn daughter, Crystal, had a 5% chance of living when she was born 13 and a half weeks early in October of 1986. In the St. Mary's Neonatal Intensive Care Unit, Crystal's survival odds went up hour by hour, day by day.
But we didn't get to hold her till Thanksgiving.
It's a miracle.
Yeah, she really is a miracle.
A miracle 4 months later when Crystal's parents finally got to take her home. News 3 was there.
And Crystal's always been a fighter, always, from day one.
Fast forward, and that's well documented through the years.
She started to get better, and then she got worse.
As Crystal was in and out of the hospital, fighting for milestones many take for granted.
Every day, she proves them wrong.
First, doctors weren't sure if she could walk or talk.
And now mom's like, you never be quiet.
I'm doing pretty good now.
Crystal took growth hormones, had a feeding tube into her teens, and was on oxygen until her 20s. Then doctors gave Crystal another warning.
It could kill you if you got pregnant.
She's overcome the odds before. Now she has a daughter and a son.
Like she could fit in my hand.
Who spent several days in the same NICU as Crystal.
I mean, it's like a full circle.
NICU nurse Jane Werner took care of Crystal as a baby. 34 years later.
Hi.
They had the opportunity to reconnect over Zoom.
And working with such sick babies, and then is it hard?
But when we end up with outcomes like you, it's all worth it. You do realize you are a miracle.
I do.
For Crystal and her family, every little thing is a miracle.
I don't take anything for granted because you never know.
In Madison,
I'm still here,
Madeline O'Neill, News 3 Now.
Doctors say since 1986, of course, there have been several medical advances, including surfactant to help with babies' lung function. Another important development, realizing the importance of skin-to-skin contact between parents and babies, which can be tougher in this COVID era with all of visitor restrictions.